for the morning, Ms. Lava Bai will give us our invocation and reading. Hey, Lava.
Hi, EJ. Good morning, and thank you, George and EJ, for getting us going here. Today's topic is about devotion. And so I would ask everyone to just give your absolute devotion to this prayer as we invoke the goodness, the light, and the love that is God into our service today. So please join me and allow my words to be your words and put out those good vibes that I was feeling during the meditation. And knowing that God is the light and the love, I recognize that God is in each and every one of us, within us. And so knowing that we are all here as part of this collective celebration, I know that God's absolute highest and best intention will reflect in today's service. I know that our message from our beloved Reverend Maryum Morse is exactly what we need to hear today and to feel today, as that is what devotion is about. Not just what we're hearing, but what we are feeling. That she gives us precious seeds, trees, and plants to feed us spiritually. For the musicians, I know that they play the perfect music with the perfect rhythm, the perfect time, the perfect energy to meet the expectations and desires for each and every one of us participating today. And I am grateful for that. I say that this group of people that come together, this congregation, that they bring their devotion to this center, to their spiritual growth, and for each and every person that they interact with, for Shane in the booth, for the practitioners, Denise and Roxy, that are participating, and those of us that are online, and to each and every volunteer, I say thank you. I know that what we are going to receive today is fuel for us to go forward. So our devotion is an absolute emotion that is picked up by everyone that we interact with. And I am so thankful for this, God. I'm grateful for this opportunity to be in prayer for our center today. And so I release my word to your spiritual law. I know that all I have said is just my humble interpretation of your literary truth within me. I say thank you. I let it go. I let it be. And so it is. Amen. So I have a reading about devotion. I did a lot of research about devotion because devotion is one of those things that we hear about, we know about, we feel about, but what is it? How do you always describe it? So here's what I came up with. Devotion is the quiet alignment of the heart with the highest good. It is the sacred decision to return again and again to truth, even when the mind wanders, even when life feels uncertain, even when the path is still unfolding. Devotion is not measured only by grand gestures. It is revealed in the small, faithful choices we make each day to listen within, to practice love, and to live from spiritual awareness. When we are devoted, we become receptive to the presence that is always here. We remember that spirit is not distant or separate. Spirit is active within us as wisdom and compassion and courage and peace. Devotion softens the noise of the outer world and strengthens our inner knowing. It brings us back to the altar of our own consciousness. where clarity rises and the soul is always at home. Today, I devote myself to the light within me and around me. I give my attention to what is sacred, my energy to what is life giving, and my heart to the expression of love. With each breath, I return to spirit. With each step, I walk in faith. With each choice, I honor the divine presence guiding my life. And so it is.
So it is. Thank you. All right, we're going to sing a song about devotion. One, two. Oh, waiting to be sure everything is up in place. Okay, we're getting there. All right. One, two. A one, two, three. Here we go. Rejoice in the love and accept its gifts today. Life is sweet and worth it, every triumph and praise. We rise in the love and accept this gift today. Spirit has made you worthy, giving blessings and grace. Through the trials and the triumphs, through temptation and strength, life is sweet and worth it, Spirit in every breath we bring. When we show that we're loving, when that love will brings you care, love can take your hand and lead you, show you exactly why you're here. Oh, rejoice in the love and accept its gifts today. Life is sweet and worth it, every triumph and praise. Rejoice in the love and accept this gift today. Spirit has made you worthy, giving blessings and grace. Spirit is in my history. Spirit is with me right now. Spirit is in my future. The I am sure enough shows me how to allow God to use me and the gifts God gives through you, and be powerful in love and our blessings too. I join in the love and accept this gift today. Spirit has made you worthy, every triumph and praise. Rejoice in the love and accept this gift today. Spirit has made you worthy, giving blessings and grace. All right. And now it's time for Reverend Maryum Morse, our minister here at Center of the Heart. Rev's in the house. early.
So I could see everybody. So good. Yay, and I'm on. So welcome to Center of the Heart. How is everybody doing today? It's lovely. And we have our sanctuary dog is here to bring us. I'm sorry, the dog's name is? Clover. Clover. She's like, yeah, whatever. I just want to get petted. I know, right? Okay, now back onto the script. Welcome to Center of the Heart. We are a spiritual center, and what I love, we have an amazing community here. And what I'm going to do today during my talk, so think about it. Anybody want to transform in about 5 minutes today? Okay. Oh, Brian. Okay, Brian, you're going to come sit with me. You want to do that? No, not right now, when I do my talk. All right, I love it. You know, usually people step back. Brian stepped forward. I love it. Anyway, he didn't step anywhere. He just raised his hand. But yeah, I'm so grateful for these tools, this teaching. I thought back on when I first got started, and wow, it's really helped, to do some of the spiritual work, because when we go through challenges, like most of us have, every single one of you in here has gone through a challenge, every single one. If you haven't personally, your friend, your parent, your kids, somebody's gone through it. And then we're able to be that space for them and anchor them in harmony and peace and joy. And that's really what it's about. So again, just welcome everybody. So what do you need today? What do you think you need today? Let's go ahead and bless ourselves, but let's put our hands out to the universe and bring in the qualities that you need. And whatever it is, whether you need more energy, maybe you just want your body to be a little bit healthier, maybe a deeper connection with the divine, or just to be in that place of peace and harmony. No matter what is coming at us, we can stay anchored in the oneness and anchored with spirit. So as we know that truth, just place your hands over your heart, and if you'd repeat after me, I bless who I am. I am the image and likeness of God. And I am another way that love is happening on this planet. I am grateful for me, and I thank God for me. And I welcome myself to my own center of the heart.
I will make a quiet place within my mind, and I will wait upon the Lord. I'll wait upon the Lord. I will make a quiet place Be still, my soul, be still. Be still and know. I will make a quiet place within my life, and I will wait upon the Lord. I will wait upon the Lord.
And as we just breathe in and take in the feeling, tone, and the qualities of the prayer that Lava said earlier today, that we are hopelessly devoted to God. And as we are, we hold that truth. We hold that we are one with the divine, and that as we are one with the divine, we choose to have higher thoughts. We see things coming at us from all directions, especially right now, as we are in a place of I'm going to call it awakening, transformation, or whatever you want to call it. We're calling it that rather than what we are seeing in the outer world. Because as we see the outer world in a new way, we see it as a welcome shift, that things are happening, that people are awakening, that there is allowing people to see what is going on and taking their heads out of their sand, able to be present to all that is happening in our world, but staying in that grounded, centered, beautiful space. And as we hold that truth, we hold for all the individuals that are in need of prayer right here, right now, whether it's any of us in the sanctuary, whether it's in the world, that we hold that they are held in the loving embrace of Spirit, and that that prayer is being answered in this moment, right here, right now, where there is healing being prayed for, healing is happening. And I am thankful for that truth. I am grateful. And I also hold for the world right now as we move into this time of shift in the United States, whether it's in the voting and that process, we hold freedom. We hold the courage for people to stand up to the truth that they believe in. And as we hold that truth, we know we are supported by God and all the beauty that we believe in. So as we have a pure intention in our heart, it opens us to have more blessings in our world. So as we send that love and light around the world, we are grateful. We send that love to all countries, all people. And as we do, we hold that space in our hearts. We surround the Mother Earth with love. We send her love, and we bring it back to us and anchor in our hearts. Self-love, harmony, and peace. I release this prayer into the infinite oneness of God, and we say together, and so it is. Amen. Okay, we have a solo.
Yeah, you're going to all know this song, and this song is about the devotion how devotion works between two people,
Mm-hmm.
and then it can spread through the whole world.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see, I won't be afraid, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, stand
by me. Oh, oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountains, oh, the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand. Oh, stand. Stand by me.
Stand by me.
Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand
Stand
by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand. Oh, stand by me.
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 Stand by me. A classic.
Gone. Okay, there. Perfect.
It's Benny King.
Benny King, I know, right? Who's Benny King? He wrote that.
Benny King was a big star.
Carole King's dad. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I know, right? She wrote a lot of songs, though, didn't she? Yeah, it was great. Well, we're talking about devotion, but I wanted to share these cards, and I saved them because Lava sent this to me while I'm. Turn that up. Okay, so it says on the front, whenever I'm going through a tough time, I try meditating. That's the same thing as ignoring people, except you do it while sitting cross-legged on the floor. So there it is, the kitty meditating, right? I thought that was so great. I have it in my practitioner training manual. Okay, here's the next one. Well, she seems comfortable and pain-free. And here, she's in her bed. There's the doctor and the nurse, right? But wait, is that Chardonnay? Oh, a toast to your good health. Thank you, Lava. That was so great. Oh my gosh. I know, right? I couldn't resist. Well, we're talking about what is devotion. And when we bring up the first slide, I hope I got it over to Roxy. I was baking. I'm going, I got to get back in my groove because one of my things, I'm devoted to making baked goods for the center. I do love doing that. All right, so wait till you see the picture. Okay, here we go. What is devotion? Oh, that's a good one, Roxy. That's cute. I like that. And then there. Oh, I know. I didn't have you and Mochi on the computer. I was going to put up Barbara and Mochi, but that's Mochi and a kitty. Isn't that adorable? So, what is devotion? And it's really, as Lava was saying earlier, and we didn't talk, the sacred art of giving your heart to something and to being devoted to that. You know, and as I was driving up here, things always come through. And I realized, you know, that a lot of us are devoted to the center, which is great. I know Denise is so devoted, she even came with her walker today. I said, do you want to take off another day? No, I want to be with my peeps. I'm like, okay, then let's do it. Isn't that great? Yeah, I want to be in the house. I want to be in the place. I want to be when the, what's it? What? I want to be in the room where it happens. Uh-huh. Oh, thank you, Barbara. And so, we're not even using that. You're right. Duh. Okay. And then I thought about, how about EJ and George? Are they devoted to their music? Absolutely. Oh my gosh. And then I thought, so Barbara sent me this, all these shorts of Robin Williams. And it was him doing all of his bits. And Robin Williams was devoted to his comedy. Because what happens when we're devoted to something? It awakens us to joy, happiness, whatever the case may be. And then if we go to the next slide, you know, a devotion appears everywhere. A gardener who lovingly tends their flowers, or a parent caring for a child, and that takes a lot of devotion. I know my daughter, I remember one time, this is when the two of the older ones were little, so she's standing there, and one's clinging to one leg crying, and the other one's clinging to the other one crying, and she's going, oh, okay, and she would just had to be present with it, because what else can you do? So to being devoted to the kids, and like she says to me sometimes, gosh, I really try to stay firm and in the moment and calm and peaceful, but sometimes, Mom, I just got to let it go and let loose. I mean, that's true, too, because you're human. An artist committed to beauty. You know, when you look around the room of what Sue Halstenberg created, my goodness, and some of these are actually from art. Art created the one with the drum over there, the one meditating. And so it's kind of nice. And then I have some posters up too. But it's wonderful because when we look at art, what do we think of? We think of the devotion it took in order to create that. And when I look at anything like that, any beauty in the world, and a nurse serving patients. When I was in the, I loved it because I was at the City of Hope down in Orange County when I had the surgery. And what they do, they keep you overnight, but you got to get out of there by 5 in the morning. Whoa. So I'm like, okay, you know, and waking you up every hour. Let's go take a walkie. Okay. But what I loved was that they would all come together. And she said something so profound for me. She said, we love to be a team and assist each other because we're devoted to each other and to this practice called nursing. And I thought, wow, that's amazing. And all I remember is because they had that beautiful energy within them that I felt great. I mean, I didn't feel great, but you know what I'm saying. I felt good because I felt cared for about people that loved what they were doing, and they weren't doing it for just a paycheck. Conversely, I had a teacher, and this is years ago. Y'all probably have some teachers like this, where I remember we moved from LA up to La Crescenta or La Cañada, and I remember, you know, thinking, well, I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. I need to go ask a question. And I remember her just screaming at me. Here's a little kid. I was probably 10 years old, or 9, fourth grade, right? And I thought, wow, that doesn't feel good. And I realized that there's something going on within her, that she wasn't exactly a happy person. So we'll get to that part later. But as we do that, she wasn't devoted to her teaching. Obviously, she didn't really love it, or she wouldn't be screaming at little 9 and 8 and 9-year-olds, right? Well, how old are you in fourth grade, right? 9? So she wasn't a teacher nurturing students. That's for sure. And then a person who shows up every day for their spiritual practice, and that doesn't mean you have to meditate, like the card. It doesn't mean you have to do anything beyond something that connects you to spirit. And that could be just walking around. I love to take walks in my neighborhood, and then I'll see the squirrels and the crows, and I see all those things, and it's fun because that connects me, and that's my meditation. And then whenever we offer ourselves to something sacred or something that keeps us in the moment, and think about something that happens for you. I don't know about you, but I love reading books. So that same classroom, same teacher, I'm reading a book, and I'm so devoted to that book. And the kid behind me, tap, 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 tap. Can you stand up, please? We were doing the Pledge of Allegiance, and I was so devoted to that book. I didn't even notice what was going around me. It also happens because when you're raised with 4 brothers, you kind of tune everybody out. You have to do, just to survive. Right, Barbara? She knows. She comes from a big family, and that's really it. So, all right, let's go to the next slide. And Howard Thurman wrote, "We are the blessing. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive." And I was writing, as I'm writing some of these things out, what makes me come alive? What makes me happy? What brings me joy? I love seeing dogs and cats. I love seeing them. I love petting them. It's amazing. They help us come alive. And when we devote ourselves to what brings us alive in spirit, we become a blessing in the world. And so as there was a story that I printed out, and it's called The Musician and the Master. A young musician once asked a spiritual teacher, "How do I become enlightened?" Teacher replied, "When you play your music, what do you love most?" "The music itself," the musician answered. "When I'm truly playing, I disappear. There's only the music." The teacher smiled. "When you already know the secret, then you already know the secret. Enlightenment is not about becoming someone special." We always think that, don't we? "And it's about loving truth so deeply that the separate self fades into the background." That's devotion. And it's not merely a belief, it's love in action. And it's the heart's willingness to give itself completely, as Lava said, to something greater than the small self. Think about any practice that you do. It could be that you practice a sport. It could be that you take a class, whether it's creativity. We were in the library on Thursday, and she's so devoted to that library. She's such an amazing librarian. She does these crafts once a month that we get to come to, and she combines it with a book. And her devotion and her energy brings that out to other people. And that library, it's always full for all of the classes that happen, because it helps, that energy creates people want to be around her. And she's there to serve. I remember I had to bring a lot of books up, and she said, "I'm going to go get the cart." And I thought, well, she's the head librarian. She doesn't need to do that. But she did, because she really loves what she's doing. So as we do that, I wanted to get to the part about how we can be devoted to ourselves. What happens when devotion deepens? So we'll go to that slide, if you could read it. It grows, as devotion grows, something remarkable occurs. The line between the lover and the beloved begins to dissolve. The mystics speak of a moment when we discover that what we have been seeking has always been seeking us. In other words, when we awaken and we are open to it. The divine is not distant. The divine is the very life breathing through us. So we were doing I'm going to move this, and we were doing a practice in the practitioner class. And if you don't know what practitioners are, you have a few in the sanctuary right now. But what they are I would call them spiritual counselors, okay? So Roxy, Denise, Lava, myself, I had to go through the teaching. You know, anybody else who has gone through that teaching is following the course of Science of Mind, but it's also following, taking you have to do all the courses, and you have to do another 2 to 2.5 years to become a licensed practitioner, which also means you're a mandated reporter. If somebody is going off the rails and they're saying, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to create something, we're licensed to report that and to keep that person in safety, which is great, right? So here's what I wanted to do. We did an exercise, and I'll give you a little background. So my beloved, did I leave it here? Oh, shoot, I guess I left it in the other room. That's all right. I was with my grandkids, and I was down there for about 2.5 weeks, and you know, a lot of times I was recovering. Then as I started to recover and I was out with the kids more, I realized that, you know, the girls are really easy, but my grandson is a boy. And bless his heart, he's such a great guy. He's such a good boy, being a boy, and he just works my last nerve, right? So I remember, and I go, this kid's really teaching me patience, and my daughter and I talk about that all the time. But I'm driving in the car, and I'm taking over to their, I don't know what they were doing. They were going to their cast party or something after they did this play. So I'm driving him, and he keeps undoing the belt, and the car's beep, beep, beep. I'm ready to just smack him, and I'm like going, God bless. And I finally said, okay, wait, what's the nanny do with these kids when they're acting out? And she pulls the car over, and she makes them stop until they behave. Well, I pulled the car over, it didn't work. Beep, beep, beep. And at that point, I'm feeling not great. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh. I'm like, okay, just breathe. And what could I have done differently instead of getting upset? Because I went into my dad mode. Anybody have dads that used to yell? Anybody? I know. My dad yelled and got mad and angry. I go, oh, I'm being just like my dad. Wow. I don't want to be devoted to my dad's anger because that's not fun. And as I was doing this and as I was with the grandkids, and so something came on. I have the voices on Waze, you know, whether it's How to Train Your Dragon or whatever. And the voice comes on just that moment as I pulled over to stop, and it said something funny, and the kids started laughing. And I go, wow, are you big enough to just laugh with them? Are you big enough to be devoted to your joy and happiness along with the kids? And that's really a lot of it, right, with people when they're teasing you and doing that. So anyway, what ended up happening, I realized that he does all this. Why does he do all this? Tell me. Why does he do all that? Yes. And what am I doing? I'm giving it to him. Guess who wins? He does. So he gets to have his attention. And when I stay in that moment where I'm not engaging, I'm not getting upset, I get to be peaceful. I get to win and be in that peaceful moment. But whenever I react to him, he gets to win. And it was something, does anybody watch We're Good Pets? No, We're Good Pets, is that what it's called? So there's one segment where the two dogs are talking together, and yeah, I know that, I know that what it means for different dog positions when they sleep with us. Did you see that one, Barbara? All right, so the two dogs are talking, and well, when I sleep next to Mom and put my rear next to her shoulder, that means, she really, she loves me and I love her. And then when I put my face on her chest, that means that I'm completely devoted to her. And then, so the one dog says, but what does it mean when you crawl on top of her and you're right on top of her and in her face? And he says, I win. And you just see these two dogs, right? And that's what they do. They don't do it on purpose. And I think that's the way with most people, don't you think? It's not that they don't come out of the woodworks to annoy us. Our thing is to become devoted to ourselves and devoted to being peaceful. And it's tough, isn't it? I'm looking through, I'm checking my email and then the news. And then and it's on and on and on. How do I become devoted to myself so that I stay in that place of harmony and balance? Really. And whether you do yoga or not, I always tell my ladies when we do yoga, I always say, just be in the moment right here, right now. Just be in that moment and allow yourself to have that blessing. So with that, what I did, I took that experience of my beloved grandson and him doing the seatbelt, getting in your face. He has this thing that he rides around on. It's like I don't even know what to call it. It's like you balance on it, like an air skateboard. I can't remember what they call it. Yeah. You want to know how annoying that is? Do, every time they turn it on. So I'm on here 2 weeks ago, and he sneaks into the bedroom, and I'm online. And he did it 10 times, and I'm trying to ignore it, and I'm trying to be zen. I'm trying to be peaceful. Finally, I just go, okay, big brother, we're going to move your divine frame out of this room. Oh, Lord, because I wasn't going to say, get out of here, you little nightmare, even though I did want to say that. So here's what I had to do, because I realized he needs attention, he needs all that. But here's the deal. What is God delighting in about him right now? How is God delighted by him? You want to come up with anything? I wrote a prayer treatment about it. Yeah, what? His persistence. The other thing about that kid is that when he got involved into doing musical theater, and he is so devoted to it that he memorized the script, almost his and everybody else's. So he's really, really good. He must have a, when you have your, photographic memory. And then he remembers the lines, and he did his audition without the script. And I thought, okay, there's another one. I saw him keep ticking them off, right? And then the other thing that he does, he was playing flag football and some other things, and he goes, Mom, I really need to get into something that'll train me how to be better, how to get better and make myself stronger. So then I picked up a flyer knowing this about him when we were at the play, and it was a dancing, because he can sing and he's taking his lessons, he's doing a lot better, but that boy cannot dance, okay? He tries, but he's got 2 left feet, and he doesn't have the rhythm. But we all know we can learn. If we're devoted to learning something, we can get it, can't we? And that's the truth. So he walks up to his mom and he says, I need to do that. I need to learn how to dance. If I'm going to continue to pursue this, I need to do that. So I wrote a prayer treatment talking about how God delights in him and his exuberance toward everything, and in his exuberance in order to be happy, in his exuberance in order to be better in the world. And it's back in the back, and I actually left a couple. Oh, here it is. I'm not going to read it to you, but I wrote a couple of things that, I thought, this is really good. Oh, here it is. And so it says, he feels the love from all of his family and heals any doubt or fear that he channels his energy in fun ways and is able to listen and acknowledge his control and wisdom. And it's just, I went on and on and on because I wanted to shift it. I want to be devoted to Him in a new way. So that's why I'm going to have Brian come up. And who works your last nerve, Brian? Huh? Everybody? Okay, we're going to, can he see? I'm going to move over a little bit so he could be there. Anyway, so with that, okay, so we're going to list off, and you get to do, okay, do we have him in here? All right, let's do that. I think right there, yeah, and I'll move over. There, can everybody see Brian? Yeah, good, kinda?
Why's my head's too big? There we go.
There. All right, Brian, so no naming names. And you can't say it's your wife. You can't say it's your kid. But you can say a person. This is what a person does that annoys me. They annoy me so much. So tell me about that person. What annoys you?
The fact that she doesn't listen.
Oh, okay. And what else? Let's keep going.
She always has to be in charge of an event, or else she'll say she can't make it.
Oh,
Not my wife. It is not my wife.
okay. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay, and keep going. You got to come on, let's go.
Okay. What else? She never lets us leave their house for hours.
Oh, we keep you captive?
Yeah. And
Wow.
And the person I'm with goes along with it. I'm like, it's been 4 frickin' hours.
Okay, one more.
Okay.
I know, see, we could come up with a lot of them, can't we?
Okay. What else does she do? The only that annoys me, because I really
Can
love
you
her.
hear, can everybody online hear him? Yes? No? Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay, and I'll lean in a little.
One other thing. You can't leave without her giving you a boatload of food.
Oh, and that's a good thing, but you don't like her food.
No, yes and no. She loves to cook with heavy cream and butter, lots of it.
Oh, okay, all right. So you think we have enough? I'm going to hold this between us.
Okay.
Okay, all right. How is God delighted by her?
Well, she's one of my best friends. After all that, I mean, I can tell you the good part. She feels like she's a sister of mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, as annoying as all that is, and it is, if I ever had a problem other than my wife, I probably would call her. Like, something terrible has happened. Who am I going to call? I definitely would call her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And what else that God delights in? What other qualities that she has that are incredible?
She's the life of the party.
Oh,
my God.
beautiful.
She is such a fun person up to a point.
Up to 4 hours, yes.
Yeah, fun for 3 hours, not as fun for 4. Oh, something else that's great about her?
Yes.
I swear, I think I've known her in a past life. She really does feel like
beautiful.
a sister of mine. She used to call me her
Wow.
work husband because we did a lot of business together.
Right.
She's a very successful woman in field related to real estate, so I saw her often. I really respect what she did, not even having a college degree. She rose to one of the highest positions at a local, actually it was the highest position at a local firm. Over years, started out as a receptionist, ended up as vice president. So respect that a lot. Big heart. And her brothers all love her to pieces. They worship her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Well, so there's a shift. What can we do when somebody's annoying us? Can we say, how is God delighting in them? How is God delighting in them? And you immediately shift to another way of thinking because you went from wah, 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 to look how amazing she is.
Yeah.
And in that moment, can we all do that? In that moment, we see something that's beautiful. In that moment, can we shift it? And that's the practice. It's about how do we take that energy of annoyance to one of, oh, wow, I can hold love. I can hold peace. I can hold, gee, she's amazing. I can hold, she's like my sister. Annoying, but I love her. And really shifting that whole thing. Because as we do, that shifts us. And that's really what being devoted is about. So as we do that, there's just, how can I see that person as the divine? And I know we say this, but in the moment where there's annoyance, and I'm going to practice it with my beloved grandson, how can I see the divine in him? Can I see the divine in him now? And stop my being angry or upset about it. And that's really being devoted. It's true, huh?
It is true, but
See?
I gotta tell you, one of the most rewarding things I ever did was when I had to babysit my 3 nephews.
Oh, I know,
For
right?
the first time, Terry left me alone with them.
Ooh.
And one of them especially was like
Like
grandson,
my
just
beloved
totally acting
grandson.
out.
Yes,
And
yes.
His brothers would always say, "Oh, he's doing it again."
Yeah, here he goes.
I'm sorry. I took a cup of water and I poured it on his head.
He got his attention.
It definitely got his attention. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's
it
so
felt
great.
good.
It felt good. Isn't that great? But the other thing is we do have to have boundaries, but we also in the moment when it's just something annoying, can we shift? Are y'all willing to do that?
Yeah.
Can you think of somebody in your lives right now? We all have them. We're human beings. That's all it is. So in that moment, that's the practice of being devoted to yourself. All right. Thank you, Brian. Give him a hand. Wow. Woo! Awesome. Okay, that was good. So take that person and start doing that, right? And allow yourself to shift. I just call it the shift. And that's all we have to do because as we make that shift, then we could change our energy and we change everything going on around us. So let's go to, and there we go. Let's go to devotion. Okay. All right, let's go to our affirmation as we close out. And can you read that? Yes? I devote my heart to love, my mind to truth, and my life to the highest good. The divine lives, moves, and expresses through me now. And I wrote a quick prayer for devotion, so I'm just going to read this, and then we're going to sing Blessing to the World. There's one infinite presence, one divine life expressing through all creation. Today we open our hearts to the spirit of devotion. May we become devoted not to fear but to love, not to separation but to unity, not to limitation but to possibility. May we cultivate a heart that remembers the sacred in every person, every moment, and every circumstance. May our lives become living prayers. May our actions become expressions of compassion. May our thoughts become channels of wisdom. May our hearts become instruments of peace. And as devotion deepens within us, may it ripple outward into our families, our communities, and our world, and Brian's friend and my grandson. And we are not separate from the divine presence we seek. We are expressions of it. With grateful hearts, we surrender to the love that guides, sustains, and transforms all things. And so it is. Amen. All right, so I think we've done this song before. It's called Blessing to the World, Karen Drucker. And if you don't know it, she does a lot of easy chants, and I do a lot of them because it's easy for us to sing, right? So it goes like this. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. Okay, you got it? You are the heart, you are the hands. You are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. Go to we. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are, and all we do is a blessing to the world. Go to I. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am, and all I do is a blessing to the world. I'm a blessing to the world again. I'm a blessing to the world. Thank you. Awesome, everybody. Thank you so much. Enjoy this lovely day. And when somebody annoys you, where is the divine in them? We have a few people in our world like that, don't we? Okay, I think we have a solo from Ishe.
Yes.
Yay. What? You think? I know. What?
All right. Here's a blast from the past. It's a blessing to the world.
Yeah, right.
Some of you might know this song. 1, 2, 3. Say I found through devotion, blessed are the children. Praise the teachers that bring true love to many. Your devotion opens all life's treasures, yeah, yeah, and deliverance from the fruits of evil. So our mission to bring a melody, ringing voices, ooh, sing sweet memories and melodies, yeah. For you there's a song to make your day brighter, one that will last you long through troubled days, giving your heart the light to brighten all of the dark that falls in your way. You need devotion. Devotion blesses the children, and deliverance from the fruits of evil, yeah. Your devotion opens all life's treasures, hey, ringing voices, woo-hoo, bring sweet harmony, in everyone's life. There's a need to be happy. Let the sun shine a smile your way. Open your heart and feel the touch of devotion. Make this song, maybe this song will help you lift up your day. Yeah. Make a better way through devotion. Hey, blessed are the children. Deliverance from the fruits of evil. Praise the teacher that brings true love to many. Your devotion opens all life's treasures. Devotion. That was from Earth, Wind, and Fire. Long time ago.
Yeah, that was pretty. You guys always pick the best songs, you know, because it's like, I'm not going to tell you what to pick. Let Spirit do it, right? And that is true. Okay. There we go. All right. Oh, what a lovely day. Lovely day. All right. So we are doing our, oh no, what are we doing first? Well, I'll find it out. All right. We're doing tips for the guys. So if you would like to be devoted to them, then give them a little bit of a tip. And that would be great. All right. And then I'll have to just look up here. And then we have different ways to tithe. Cash, check, Venmo, as we all know. I was doing the books for the last 3 months. So thank you all for all that you give. I'm so grateful for you. So as I'm going, thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you, God, as I'm posting everything. It was so great. Okay, so let's say this affirmation together. From the love of Spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal, bless, and prosper. It's evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and multiplies abundantly. And so it is.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed.
No,
I am
it's
so
all there.
grateful. I am so blessed. So blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I am. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
And let's just place our hands out and bless these offerings together. We are grateful and thankful for all of the energy that comes to us via, we call it money, and as we call that God, we allow that money to circulate within our lives. We send it forth so it does heal, bless, and prosper and come back to us, multiplied beautifully. So thank you, Spirit, as we bless these offerings, knowing that as we give, we receive more. And I release this prayer, we say, and so it is. Amen. Okay. All right, and Darylyn isn't here today, but she is online. She was here last week, by the way. For those of you that weren't here, it was so great to see you. Darylyn So we have different prayer options. We also, I think we have one left or they're gone. I think one Science of Mind magazine, and that's it. So if you want it for May and June, we've got one left, and it's 12. Oh, we have two. Okay, $12. And I'm going to turn around. I can't read it on here. It's too small. Okay, so I know this. Joanne does Kundalini Yoga Saturdays 8:30 a.m. live only, so it is not a no online, so just live, and it's great. So come join her because that's a great way to be devoted to your health and to your spiritual life. It really is. And then Spruced Up Saturday. So Lava, thank you so much for doing this since, my gosh, I don't know how many years now. Does everybody remember? Do you know? 5, is it? Okay, and so she does the 9 a.m., so where you get support, and then at 10 o'clock to 12, you do the actual decluttering. I wasn't on with all of the ladies yesterday, but I was definitely doing the books, doing a project. So whenever you get on with her, get on if you need motivation to do something or clear your house. It doesn't have to be just clearing your house. Okay, and then this is our blessing circle. It's at 11 a.m. on Wednesdays, so come join us for that if you need a prayer, or text or email us and we'll pray for you in that moment too. And we have the Spirit book study, and we are still doing the Trust Frequency, because it's a very I'm going to say it, profound book, because you take one little section and you'll stop and we have to talk about that for a long time. So it's great, and I encourage you to come join us. You don't need the book. We read, whoever does have it, we read from it and then we discuss it. So come join Roxy because it's free and it's a great way to be devoted to a spiritual practice in an easy, fun way. And what... Oh, that happened already? Was it good? How did you have a good turnout, Brian?
Second best ever. Everyone
Wow.
wants to know about psychic matters.
All right, but yeah, Brian just said the second biggest gathering ever of how many years?
Oh, gosh.
A long time, right?
Since 2019, but I've been running it a little shorter than that.
Okay, so since 2019, and so that's really nice. That's
It is.
and it's because it was to do with psychic. Everybody loves psychic stuff.
You know,
They love it.
I always wanted to have a psychic girlfriend, but she left me before we met.
Oh, wait, okay, they didn't hear that. Brian said he always wanted to have a psychic girlfriend, but she left him before they met. Get it? Okay, that's for the people online to hear it. That was good. Good one, Brian. I like it. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're funny today, aren't we? Okay, the next Sunday, expressing truth with love. So we just talked about a little bit of that. How can we be more loving when somebody's, you just want to just, it's so true. And that's the practice, isn't it? That really is the practice. All right, so let's go ahead and circle up. We're going to pray into this beautiful day. And then I made a coffee cake, and we have also some protein. So if you're dieting, there are options. So let's just take a moment and be present. Oh, and we have our sanctuary dog. And so as the sanctuary dog is giving love to oh my gosh, she's going from every person to person. You get that love, baby girl. All right, so as we hold that we are a blessing for the world, as we hold that we are devoted to ourselves, we are devoted to bringing more love, peace, harmony, and joy into our lives. We allow ourselves to be present. And when we feel that aggravation, we just say, wait a minute. What is nice and beautiful and lovely about this moment? And we just stop and take a moment to connect with Spirit. And as we do that, we allow ourselves to lift up into a higher level of awakening. We open our hearts, our minds, our souls. So thank you, God, for the blessings. Thank you for all that you give us each and every moment of the day, and especially those wonderful teachers that help us to awaken. So as we hold that truth, we say our affirmation together. Miracles follow miracles. Wonders always increase, and we give thanks for this amazing day. And so it is. Amen.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm all